Hey people, how you doing? My name is Tim Black. Welcome to Coffee with Tim Black. Susan Sarandon. She was on All In with Chris Hayes, and she had her friend Josh Fox. Now, you know both of these people, Susan Sarandon and Josh Fox, are great humanitarians who care about our environment. Susan Sarandon, activist, talking, speaking, great actor, Oscar. Josh Fox, Oscar nominated, activist, humanitarian. And what's on the agenda? Protecting the earth, the environment, making sure people have water, people are sustainable. These things matter. But not when you go on a Chris Hayes show, because Chris Hayes don't care about that. Chris Hayes wants to talk about more important issues, such as the very relevant and very timely, Susan, why didn't you vote for Hillary? And the very important, very timely, Susan, why did you get Trump elected? And of course, followed by the even more pressing, more important, but Susan, why didn't you vote for Hillary? I said that, didn't I? Yeah. All right, so Susan Sarandon and Josh Fox did a great job of trying to weave away from the stupidity of this conversation, which leads us nowhere. But Susan did make one response. She did say, you should have voted Bernie, you dumbass. That's not what she said. That's not. She was thinking it, I got a feeling though. Man, was she thinking it. She said something similar to that, but she also made a point to say this. She said, I think that analyzing and spending time and energy talking about blaming people who made mistakes or what should have happened is really wasting your time and energy, because what we have now is a populace that is awake. Okay, I disagree with Susan here. We don't have a populace that's awake. We have segments of a populace that is awake. For instance, a lot of Chris Hayes viewers are asleep. Very sleep. This sleep. Give me all the lies you can give me. Give me all the lies you can give me. They're that sleep. They wake up and they want omissions. Lies by way of omissions there, Chris Hayes. Now look, man, Susan did her best job, and so did Josh, once again, to try to steer this back to the things that matter. Because Democrats still haven't accepted that the election is over and that Trump is the president, and blaming Susan Sarandon for some reason seems to be the talking point of the evening, though I would like to counter with the possibility that the fact Hillary had $1.2 billion worth of spending, I don't understand how you think that Susan Sarandon could have combated that. I mean, come on, Susan's popular, but she ain't $1.2 billion worth of popular against the most popular female politician ever. Come on, man. When I say popular, I don't mean liked. I just mean people know the name. So Josh Fox and Susan went on to talk about the Dakota Access Pipeline, and not just that pipeline. That's the one that gets all the play. There are a lot of other pipelines, man. And here goes something you need to know. Companies behind the Dakota Access Pipeline have reported thousands of gallons of oil spilled in dozens of industrial accidents over the last 2 years. Dozens. You won't hear that talked about much on mainstream media. You know why you won't hear it, folks? It's not because it's not relevant. It's not because people aren't losing pieces or we aren't losing as a people, our natural resources and things aren't being damaged and water isn't being affected and fish aren't dying and plant life and animals aren't affected and our climate isn't affected. That's not the reason why you won't hear about it. You won't hear about it because the fact of the matter is the people that fund these pipelines, the companies that fund them, they invest in the very networks that won't talk about them. Now look, man, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm telling you fact, man. If I'm paying for you and I'm paying your station to advertise my content and then your segments, you're trashing me, I probably stop advertising with you too. But see, if you're a journalist, you don't take the money from the companies that you need to report on if they're going to have a problem with you reporting the truth. And I'm not saying that Chris Hayes is a horrible person, though he may be. I'm saying he's definitely just another cog in the wheel of doing nothing. All right, so just a little bit more background on the pipeline problems. Energy Transfer and Sunoco were involved in 69 incidents, including 35 pipeline accidents. Yeah, a lot of them. See, here's the thing, guys. Pipelines are always dangerous. They're always dangerous. And it's not if a pipeline will spill, it's just when. And when they spill, when people tell us about it. Most of the time they won't. It's sort of like a police shooting. They ain't got to tell you, they won't tell you. There's no national database that gets all the times a bullet is fired and writes a report about it. See, that's the thing that we're missing here. And as crazy as it may sound, it's not that people are fanatically tree huggers. It's that this is a threat. It's a threat. It's going on now. Listen, pipeline parent company Energy Transfers, who recently announced a merger, meaning they're going to form Voltron now and try to destroy the globe. Josh Fox was on the DNC, the Democratic Party Platform Committee, and he wanted to raise these issues, and he raised these issues, and they were summarily dismissed. And I think it's horrible, and I think that's one of the reasons why the Democrats are going to lose in 2018 and probably 2020 because they haven't learned a thing. And they're still playing the blame game for putting forth a candidate who lost to Donald Trump as if that's anybody's fault besides the party. You know, I like the Falcons. I like the Patriots. I'm from D.C., okay? So, hey, have at it, Haas. Here's the deal. You can't blame the people in the stands when your team loses. Because they're not in the field. They're not playing. Blaming voters for Hillary's loss is like blaming all those people who had tickets. I'm Tim Black. Go to TimBlackTV.com. Check me out. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook as Real Tim Black. And I'll see you on the next one. If you like coffee, get my coffee. It's good stuff. Shout out to Josh Fox, Susan Sarandon, Rosario Dawson, Nina Turner, Tulsi Gabbard, Yane Indigo, Lee Camp, H.A. Goodman. That's enough. Coffee with Tim Black. Yes, I am coffee.